you up there. And if you don't like the view and you want the horizontal, you can go to my other platform. You know which one I'm talking about. It starts with a Y. You know, YT. Looks like the machines are kind of having a hard time keeping up. Let me close out some things and see if I can get some good stuff going here. Hello, everyone. I have to sign into TikTok over here. I'm going to work on this 6-day Superstar shawl. I've been working on it on lives for a while and coming to the end here. Had some difficulties, which if you've been following along, you may have seen or heard about. So, come on, don't give me any problems. I don't want to be emergency calling. My phone did the emergency calling the other day and I was trying to, there we go. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Hi, everybody. Hello. I need this. What do I need? I need the chat widget. Give me that chat window. There it is. All right. Hi, everyone. Can you see and hear me okay? How are things going? It looks like I'm having a little bit of trouble. I can see that my picture is not smooth and it's looking a little choppy. So if it's if you don't like this view, you can go over to TikTok and try me over there, or you know, let's just see how it goes. Doesn't look like it doesn't look so great, but let's see. Let me open up YouTube over here so I can follow along and get those spammer bots when they come in. Hi, Leanne's Craft Room. Hello, my dear. Let's see if it says that I'm live. Oh, yeah. That's right, YouTube. Hi, Amy. Okay, so yesterday I had a just, why is it doing, oh, I know what I have to do. I have to click on this. I was on here on the live trying to finish up this shawl, and I ran out of yarn, and I tried a couple different things to make it with my yarn because I am 100% certain that I made this entire shawl with one Mandala bonus bundle. 100% certain. I think what happened, this is what I think, okay? I cut colors, excuse me. I don't know why my throat does that. I cut colors twice on this shawl, and so I should have had 2 little extra balls of yarn of what I cut off, and I only had 1. So I don't know what happened to the other, whatever else I had cut off. But I think that's what happened because I have weighed this. It is 10.5 ounces almost exactly. And that is exactly how much is in one bonus bundle. And I'm just 100% certain that I did it with a whole with one bonus bundle, and I had some left over. I remember having a little ball left over. So this is what I'm doing. I ripped back to the top edge. I'm going to redo it tonight with a smaller hook, and I'm just going to uh, use this gray that I have, this extra that's from another mandala cake, on the top edge, and then I'm going to finish the edge, the shell edge, with the actual bonus bundle of yarn, so that I can get that blue mostly on the edge. And if I don't have enough, then I'm going to finish with this. So this is next. This is what I cut off, and I believe there's another ball of whatever it was that I had cut off, and I cleaned up in here. I usually put it right here, but I had other stuff here, and I cleaned up. And also I leave my window open, and the wind blows in, and I just think I lost some of the yarn. So anyways, that's what happened. I put a little note in the pattern. I upped the yardage in the pattern. So if you only purchase one mandala bonus bundle, because what I said on these videos that it only took one, I still think it only takes one, but just our tension is different. All of us have, you know, slightly different tension, and I think these yarns actually, the yardage varies slightly, so just crochet at your own risk. That's all I can say. Amy says, I got my job phone call today. I picked up a badge. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. Yeah, I know that's a big deal. Congrats. Okay, and then I want to also be over here on TikTok. Hi, TikTok. Thanks for being here. Oh, High Five Holly says, oh, we love you too. I love you guys. I love my community. It's amazing to have a community of people to check in with every day. I mean, I've gone through some difficult times in the past few years, and there were quite a few days where I would wake up and the first thing I would do would be check in on what was happening online. And I would just think, like, I'm really glad that I have this to do and people to check in with, because I don't know what I would do. I felt really alone sometimes, but I never feel alone in this crochet community. So thank you so much. I do not have any restaurants in mind. I feel really hungry right now, and I just want to treat myself. Okay, this is top edge row 2, and it starts with chain 2, and it's half double crochet across. That's okay, Amy, no worries. I put some events in the McKnitiverse. I'm just keeping it, I'm keeping it simple for a couple of weeks. I do this thing where I get kind of ahead of myself sometimes, so I feel like that's what I've done. And so in the McKnitiverse, I'm just doing like, I'm just doing work in progress calls, you know, like whip, work on, you know, some calls to work on whips and whatever. And you can, if you're a member of the McKnitiverse, you can always just come hang out, whether you have crochet or knitting to work on or not. And even though it is the McKnitiverse, we mostly crochet in there. Oh, come on. I'm going to take my time tonight. I haven't been to the beach today. Oh, thank you, Barbie. I mean, Bobby, sorry. Nice. Yeah, this is an H hook. I have worked the entire shawl with an I hook, but this is an H hook. And I'm cheating a little bit because I just ran a little bit short of yarn. Someday I'll find that other ball of stuff in with my... I mean, I have several different projects going right now that I've been doing. This one on live, and I'll just blame it on my Roomba. Maybe it fell on the floor and the Roomba got it. I don't know. Oh, thank you so much. It's the 6-day Superstar Shawl, and the colorway is Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle, and the name of the color is Babar, or Babar. I don't know how to pronounce that. B-A-B-A-R. Man, is it only Tuesday? Holy moly. I might just go ahead up the road to Uncle Ike's. There's a place called Uncle Ike's up the street here that's local. There's the Broken Plate Diner. Maybe I'll go someplace I have never been. I don't know if some of these places might be not open all the time, because it has slowed down here. The tourist season has really slowed down. I mean, the busy season is over. We're in the shoulder season or bumper season or whatever they call it. If I do decide to go out and treat myself to dinner, I'll have to take a shower. I'll have to take a shower. Maybe I'll just order takeout and go pick it up. I just don't feel like eating what I have at the house or cooking, or I'm feeling sorry for myself. I think that's what it is. Oh, brother. I'm being ridiculous. I think that's what it truly is. I hope people are starting to get excited about the 6-day hexagon sweater. I have that pattern so close to ready. So close to ready, and I think it's going to be coming out in the middle of October, and I will do a crochet along when I release it, so that I can work one on a live. I might even get a couple started so that I can work each like different part and make sure I can show every different part of it. That's not your traditional pattern where it's like do this many stitches this many times. It's more of like a design your own kind of project. Good morning, Carrie. So good to see you. I've seen some really amazing photos of some beautiful 6-day shawls in this 6-day blanket group. The 6-day blanket group is on Facebook. Please join us and show off your 6-day kid blankets, star blankets, 6-day granny square, 6-day infinity scarves, hooded infinity scarves and shrugs and hats and scarves and all the stuff that we have that I'm working on for you. I love, it's a really special feeling that I get when I see my patterns worked up. Somebody was, I think it was Celeste Studios, made a star blanket recently, and she tagged me in her TikToks, and she said, sorry for tagging you so much, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding? I love getting tagged. I love it. You must be kidding me. Sorry I tagged you. Don't be bananas. That's crazy talk. How are things in Oz today, Carrie? Oh, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. Cooling down after some hot weather. And Carrie says it's raining, but thankfully not in the floods. I'm glad to hear that. We could use a little rain here. But it's just beautiful. September here on the Outer Banks is just, it's just beautiful. It really is. Okay, so now I'm switching to my little cheater ball right here. Extra yarn to replace what I think I lost. Flaky sometimes. I'll have my sweater pattern ready very soon. If you would like a sneak peek at it, would like to do some testing, reach out, send me an email at bettymcknit@gmail.com. If you just want, if you, right now we've been workshopping it in the McKnitiverse, so there's 5 or 6 of us that have made the sweater just as I was figuring it out and writing it up. And that's been really fun. But so it's there. The draft pattern is there, and a little kind of mini course that I have that takes you through the pattern piece by piece, and I'm going to hopefully be able to add video to that. I've taken a ton of video, I just haven't processed it, but it'll be like a little walkthrough of the pattern, and that's already there. It's enough to, it's not like complete, but it's enough to get, if you want to make that hexagon cardigan right now, you can get started in the McKnitiverse. Okay, and then I'm going to chain 1 and turn. In the last row of this is single crochet, and then I think it was single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, and then skip 1. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, and then skip 1. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, skip 1. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, skip 1. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, skip 1. The walkway, the path to the beach is right by my house. So fun to see people walking by. When I moved in around this time last year. I was just moving down here, and you know, come October, not that many people walk by. So when they did start walking by, I was like, what's going on? Who's out there? What's happening? But it was just people. It was just the season starting up. It's been such a great summer. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. Been sitting at this chair a little bit too long today. Back and shoulders are feeling it. Speaking of which, I'm also going to do another 6 days of self-care crochet along early next month. I want to get all the self-care in before we go into the holiday season and start with all the stress. I mean, our lives are always stressful, but I think the holidays can be extremely stressful for so many reasons. And those of us that crochet and knit a lot, we are, going into holiday market mode or holiday gift making mode. And that means long stretches of stressed out, working to deadlines to get a lot of stuff done. And we need to take care of our bodies when we're doing that and have enough body awareness that we don't hurt, injure ourselves before we realize, by the time you're in pain, you're already doing damage, so the idea would be to have a little more self-awareness and body awareness before you get to the pain stage, and also have some practices, skills and practices to help stay healthier and do less damage to our bodies, to our minds and hearts too, because a lot of us spend a lot of time making things for other people, and sometimes we give those things as gifts. They're not really appreciated that much. Or we burn ourselves out, or we give everything away and we don't do anything for ourselves. Hi, Hessa. Thank you for the likes. I'm actually really excited to be done with this and gift it to my mom. And I know she's going to love it because she did not put that other one down the whole time. That's the whole reason I'm making another one. And also to do it on a live for all of you. Hey, Amy. My sister's here. How's it going? How you doing? I got this little, one of those kind of sporty little dresses on clearance at Old Navy, and it's not something I would typically wear. It's like one of those little dresses with the shorts underneath, and it has a little shelf bra, which I can actually wear now. And I had it on the other day, and I just felt so sassy in it. I might put that on and go out to dinner. Take myself out on a date. yarn needs, it has something got spilled on it or something. It's got something on it. Always feels good to finish something. Hi, Frenchie. I am making the 6-day Superstar Shawl. Thanks for the likes. I'm almost done. I'm having some connection issues, but oh, thank you so much. It's based on the 6-day Superstar blanket. There's a 6-day star, a 6-day Superstar, and a 6-day Supernova. And there's a blanket, a Christmas tree or a holiday tree skirt. I'm trying not to always say holiday tree because or Christmas tree because somebody made the coolest one and it was for like a Halloween tree. I didn't even know a Halloween tree was a thing. But they made the coolest tree skirt and it was like bright green and orange and black and purple. And then they had this little Christmas tree that they put up with these Halloween decorations, and it was pretty darn cool. If you know how to crochet, you can do a chain, a single crochet, and a double crochet. You can do the 6-day star blanket. I think a lot of people have started off their crochet with this 6-day star blanket. It's easy. It's a little complicated reading the pattern, but I have videos that will help you. And I'm here, I'm on TikTok, I'm everywhere. I have a whole Facebook group full of people that have made my patterns that will help you. If I'm not around and available to help, they will help you. Okay, so I actually, believe it or not, think I'm going to remove this gray and go right to this blue and do the whole, actually, what I'm going to do, okay, I'm really cheating, but it is what it is. Where does it change? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to take that out and I'm going to continue with this, which is my cheat extra until it's gone. And then I'm going to bring in the rest of the blue. Hi, Queen Do 58. Where do I get the pattern from? The pattern is on my website, bettymcknit.com. It's linked in my bio. You can find it there. Okay, and I believe this said, I know, I remember what it said. It said chain 2 does not count double crochet in the same space. And then skip 3 double crochet, 2 double crochet, sorry. I'm only under 1 thread there. chain 1, 2 double crochet. Website is bettymcknit.com, link in bio. Skip 3, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the same space. Skip 3. And you do that until you get to the peak. And the pattern also says adjust your skips so that you land in the peak, which I haven't really had to do. But if you, oops, if you decide to make this bigger, which because it starts in the, in the middle and works out, you can go as big as you want. You don't have to stop unless you run out of yarn. But if you do go bigger, you might have to adjust your skips. Okay. It's ready for a new yarn. You're very welcome. Hey, Casey. I see you there. Okay, and this is how I join a new yarn. I only tie knots if it's an emergency. And by emergency, I would say, like I didn't have enough yarn to really weave in. Then I would tie a knot. Like if it ripped or something. So I take those two ends, and I flip them up over the working yarn, and I hold them to the back when I make my next stitch. I don't pull it too tight. I just hold it there, and then that just anchors it to the back of the work, and it's not like flying all over the place and making holes or creating a gap or something like that. And then I continue, and then when the project's complete, I'll weave them in. I do not believe in magic knots. They are not magic. And just because something is faster or shortcut does not make it better. I would love to make them, but I have a hard time to start one. What do you suggest I should do? I suggest you use the pattern. Don't just rely on video. Use the pattern along with videos that I have to help you. And I would join my Facebook group, or if you're not on Facebook, you're only on TikTok, you can always send me a photo of your work when you get stuck, and I'll help you. If you're in the Facebook group, you can post a photo in the group and get help pretty much any time of the day or night, because there's people from all over the world in that group. I have moderators in Australia who answer messages for me, answer posts, answer questions in my group while I'm sleeping, which is really cool. Don't think that you cannot do my patterns just from the video. Video only patterns are very limited. They're very basic. So I suggest you use my pattern along with the video. Start with the pattern and read it. There's a reason why you have a hard time starting, and it's because you're resistant to learning or reading, you know, the pattern and the steps. And you don't have to, I think one reason why a lot of people are resistant is because there are so many bad, poorly written patterns out there. But my patterns are very good for beginners because they are well written, and I have video to help you. But it's not, if you try to go on that video and just make it from the video, you're going to struggle for sure. It's not enough information. I've been doing this for a while, trust me. I've had a lot of people that say, but I can't read patterns, and they won't even try. So give it a try. Because if you can only do video, if you can only crochet from video, you're going to be really limited as to what you can make. You want to up level and make some, you know, interesting, cool things. Then, you know, just take a chance and try reading the patterns. Everything is hard at first. You know, imagine if people said, I can't play the violin, it's too hard. You know, you have to work at it. You have to practice. It's a skill. You know, pattern reading is a skill. And then people say, well, I'm a visual learner. Well, reading is visual. That's my advice. In the peak, I have 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in each peak. Let's see. Oh, I'm on my second point. I gotta take a little stretch. Giovanna, what types of things have you tried to make from patterns? I don't know if she's still here, if they're still here. It's a really pretty name too, Giovanna. Thanks for the likes. I love all your usernames. Decorate and Jay. There's another one, but I guess they left. Whoops. I did this entire shawl on video, so you can see me do the entire thing. You can work along the whole thing with me. The only one I didn't upload, I deleted them yesterday, was the one I did yesterday because I got confused and I ran out of yarn, and I was a basket case. So I deleted that. This is a redo. This is a do-over. By the way, I'm skipping 4 in the valley. I don't think I said that before. I'm not really paying attention to where I'm putting my stitches because I can see where I had put them yesterday and then ripped it out. I did it twice and ripped it out yesterday, so that's why I deleted those videos, because it's going to be really not helpful to people like that come along later. Sylvia from New Jersey. Thank you, my dear. Decorate and J. Okay, hopefully I'll make it to the end, because remember last time this slub was all the way back at the first peak, I think. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to cheat and use my little extra yarn. Maybe I'll go get sushi. I haven't had sushi in so long. There's a poke and sushi place. Maybe I'll get, like, I don't know, some kind of noodles. Thank you for sharing the live. Thanks for the follow. This shawl has 9 points, and I'm on the 3rd one. I'm feeling a little goofy because I didn't really sleep much last night. I had a hard time getting to sleep, and I decided I was feeling energetic. So I thought, well, I might as well get some work done, which is always problematic, you know, because then you start running into using up your energy for the next day. And I just thought, oh, well. Oh, well. Not going to lay there in bed, just not getting anything done, laying there wide awake, staring at the ceiling in the dark, getting nothing done. So after I finished this shawl, people said they wanted to see me do the Invisible Woman hat and the Invisible People hat. So I guess those are the next things that are up. I'll do that next. I also was going through some of my, you know, YT videos, and I have decided that it is time to put some different swatch videos on my front page. And I was going through those and like cleaning them up and chaptering them. You know, you have to sit there and watch the whole thing and chapter it out. Hi, Seek Coco. And I noticed that one of my swatch videos is like, there's some, you know, unhelpful things that went down in that video. So I'm going to probably remake that first so I can have a really good swatch video on my front page for people that come to my channel to learn the 60 kid blanket. That's my main pattern. So I might do that first, and that will take, you know, like one day to do. That'll be one video. And then after that, I'm going to do my hats. I have like 4 hat patterns, and people have specifically asked for the Invisible Woman and the Invisible People hats. And they're pretty cool hats. The Invisible Woman hat isn't really even a hat. It's more of like a headscarf. And it's for... It's not a messy bun beanie. It's like, it's almost like a tube. It's a ruched tube is what it is. And you wear it over your head. If you make it long enough, you can kind of fold it in the back, but it's perfect for like hairdos, like the one I always wear where I clip my hair. So I can put my hair through, you know, have a hat and then space for my hair. And you can also leave it open and just let your hair, you know, go through it if you have long hair. But it's wide. It's wider than a headband. Well, you can make it any width you want, but it's more like a hat. It goes open in the back, and it goes all the way back. That's the Invisible Woman hat. And then the Invisible People hat is very similar, but it's actually a hat. It looks like it has the look of a slouchy beanie, but it's not a great big slouchy. It doesn't have a lot of extra like material. It's just the way that it's shaped. It kind of sits more the way that it sits on your head. It has like a really cool slouchy look. I feel like a punk in that hat. That's what it's, very punky looking hat. So I'm going to do those because people are asking for them, and I've never done videos of them. And it's, you know, time to start making hats, people. It's hat weather. And I asked on the live the other night what people would like to see next, and somebody said they'd like to see the supernova. So I'll do a supernova. That's my plan. Those are the next 3 things. If there's something you want to see, let me know. I think an important one to do that I get, oh wait, I'm at the peak, so I have to do 3, 2, 3. I get a lot of questions is about the viral baby blanket, so maybe I'll do an entire one of those like I did this shawl. It's been fun doing a whole entire project on lives. It gives me a reason to come on all the time and hang out and work on something and chat. Oh, you're back. I didn't know you were gone. I think my video quality is kind of poor tonight. Not getting a lot of engagement from like Facebook. Yeah. She hardly put the other one down the whole time she was here, even though I said that's a sample. I still haven't sent the samples out either. I'm way overdue for that. My pattern says to skip 4, but I am skipping 5 in the valleys. Is that my right hand? Backwards. Enhance. Okay, is it better? There we go. All right. Whew. All right, I feel better. I don't know if that same TikToker is still here, but yeah. Okay, let's take a second and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 3.5 to go. The shawl edge is a shell of 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, skip 3, and in the peak it's, oh, how did I end up backwards again? It's weird. In the peak it's 3, 2, 3. That's so weird. What's everybody working on that's crocheting along? And thank you for letting me know that you were commenting and that I wasn't responding. Nice. How far are you going to go with it? Have you decided, Debbie? Who said they lost their Crojo? Yeah, it starts eating up a ton of yarn on those outer repeats. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna make it this time, but I have some cheater yarn. Debbie says she's on the second cloud. Debbie is making a 6-day superstar shawl with the new Karen. Feels like maybe it's going to be close. She's using the new Karen cloud cakes, and I saw it today, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Debbie, will you post some pictures of that in the groups? Amanda says she is just started a 6-day kid blanket while she waits for some yarn to finish her superstar shawl. Cool. I ordered yarn from Lion Brand like a week ago, and it hasn't come in yet. No, I did not. Starting to wonder if I actually clicked send on the order. Or maybe it's sitting at the post office, but usually Lion Brand comes to the house. It comes to the actual house. So, yeah, I don't know. Debbie, yours came in, right? Yours came through the mail. Maybe it's at the post office. I can smell somebody making burgers or something. I can smell other people's food. star blanket, want to get second cake of cotton cake so I can see where that goes to start the shawl. Okay. Your hubby's making hot dogs. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I have this much left and this far to go. So I think I'm gonna have to this is my this is my spare. Oh yeah, look, there's something spilled on it. That's where that came from. Nice. I'm gonna pull this out because I don't want to work. I'm gonna be working that. There we go. Just cut that off. Sun's starting to go down here. Haven't heard the ice cream truck too much. They must have hung it up. Once Labor Day passed, they were like, we're done. Oh, I meant to ask, I had the electricians here again today, and I meant to ask them if I had the right outlets downstairs for a hot tub. Because I know when I moved in, the realtor said, you don't have the right electric on here. Okay. Time to switch over. I didn't quite make it. I also, remember I took this much out just for color matching. And I used a wee bit of spare cheap yarn from another mandala cake, but I know I cut yarn off of this project and I don't know where it went. Whew, it's getting dark quick. I'm on my last point. Almost there. I don't know. I just want 1 million drum rolls happening right now because I crocheted an entire project from start to finish on lives. Holy moly. I can't wait to go back and like add up all the time of the lives and um, see how long it actually took. Hi, Purple Sass Queen. Hi, Momster Mash. How you doing? The Furls Odyssey hooks are tapered, and the streamlines are in line. This is an Odyssey, and this is a streamline. My 3-year-old is driving me crazy, and I need to start dinner, but I can't stop watching. Don't worry, my dear. Before you know it, he'll be grown and gone. Trust me, you will wish he was there to drive you crazy. Yeah, if you, I mean, I think the Odyssey hooks they're wonderful for people who hold a hook overhand like me. I think the streamlines or the alphas are better for people with the pencil grip. The resin hooks are, I believe, mostly streamline. And I know they came out with the new metal hooks that are supposed to be better for amigurumi. I don't make amigurumi at all, so Tyler says I wish I could learn to do this, but I can't get the hang of it. Just keep working on it. Do you mean this pattern or do you mean crochet? Because if you need help with the pattern, I can help you. To crochet in general. Well, what types of things have you tried? Or what kinds of things are you interested in making? Look, I'm almost at the end. And your choice of hooks and yarn is also important. Have you tried making something with like really big, fat, chunky yarn and a big old hook? Ta-da! Would you all like to see me weave in a couple of ends? And then I'm gonna get going because I did not sleep and I'm tired and I haven't eaten and I'm hungry and I'm gonna take myself to dinner. I'm gonna take a shower and get myself something to eat that I didn't cook. I can make the chain stitch 5.5 hook. Okay, what yarn are you using with that 5.5? What type of yarn are you using? Because while you might like the really cool looking blanket yarn or something fuzzy or nubby, it's not going to be easy to crochet with that. Get some boring, plain, off-white, worsted weight. Something like Red Heart Super Saver or Basic Stitch. Isn't there one called Basic Stitch? Get yourself some basic acrylic in a light color, not a dark color. A light color like off-white. And if you're using a 5.5 millimeter hook, you should be using worsted weight yarn, a 4 weight with that hook. If you're trying to crochet with that J hook and like a 5 or a 6 weight yarn, you're going to struggle. Or a 3 weight. Try maybe some fatter yarn, like a 5 weight and like a P hook or a Q hook. You know, it's just like little kids when they're learning how to color with crayons. Those big fat crayons are easier for them. Maybe try something like that. Acrylic fabric yarn. Maybe set that aside and get yourself something like what I suggested. A boring worsted weight in an off-white. This yarn is splitting like crazy because I think your materials might be frustrating you. I prefer a tapered hook, but try one of each. Why are they giving you fabric yarn in a beginner kit? That's crazy. Hello, good morning. There we go. I wove in one end. But I don't like this needle for doing this, so I'm gonna stop. Also, my camera went out. Oh, good. You can join one of my groups and I'll help you, or tag me on TikTok and I'll help you. Let me put this away. Whoops. You know what? I don't need this. I don't need this anymore. Whoops. Ooh, sorry. Sorry, heck knock. All right, there you go. the 6-day superstar shawl. I'll probably actually give this one to my mom, the one that she kept wrapping herself up in, and send this one as the sample because of this. Because now I realize that that was probably a second quality cake. I hope you've all enjoyed this live. I'm going to take off. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And thank you for being here. Mwah.